Bolivia! Bro!
Mike the Bee, the music.
Hello, Mother Flowers. We are back at Universal Orlando Resort. I am here to check out Camp Jurassic. I've never been here before, along with check out a little bit more Mardi Gras celebration. So with all that being said, let's go.
We started our day at Universal Studios Florida, where they are celebrating the international flavors of Carnival for Mardi Gras this year. We made our way over to Hollywood to visit the new location of the Tribute Store, which is paying homage to the spirit of New Orleans. The band was still on break when we entered the ballroom, but it gave us time to look around at the merchandise offered this year and take a little bit closer look at some of the props laying around. We left the ballroom through the stage door, which took us to the alleyway while we were looking for the speakeasy. And although we did not get a password again this time, we did find
Comte Écureuil
Avenue, so we knew we were close. As we made our way into the speakeasy without a password, I did notice there were a lot more empty bottles laying around from Tribute Spirits than the last time we visited. I wonder if that pesky Earl the Squirrel has anything to do with this. Have you found him yet? While visiting on this trip, I was told about this picture, which is of Eliot Ness. Eliot Ness was an American prohibition agent known for his efforts to bring down Al Capone and enforce prohibition in Chicago. He was the leader of a team of law enforcement agents nicknamed the Untouchables. We figured for lunch we would go around and sample some of the cuisine offered at this year's Mardi Gras festival. My partner went with the traditional New Orleans flair and also with a Category 5 punch, which is Myers Dark Rum, Cruzon Aged Dark Rum, passion fruit puree mixed with grenadine, orange, and lime juice. He paired the drink with the shrimp gumbo, which is stew of shrimp, andouille sausage, bacon, and trinity over white rice, which he said was all quite tasty. He also got a serving of the jambalaya, which is mixed rice, andouille sausage, chicken, shrimp, peppers, and tomatoes topped with a crawfish. He said it was really good, only it was served to him cold. I went with the fried green tomato po' boy. It's flash fried green tomatoes, lettuce, onion, pickles, Cajun remoulade, served with Cajun kettle chips. This ended up being actually quite refreshing and delicious. All the flavors went very well together. I highly recommend getting this. We did stop by the India booth to give the gulab jamun with rose water syrup a try. They're fried dough balls soaked in saffron and rose water syrup with chopped pistachios. These ended up being like a dense, bland donut hole with a little bit of the syrup that I really didn't get any of the flavors that came through. Just a light honey flavor was the most that I got out of it. I definitely would not recommend getting this. We decided to go to the San Francisco Pastry Company, which is located in the San Francisco area of Universal Studios Park. We seem to always have good luck with the pastries at this location, even the ones themed for the special events such as Mardi Gras. My partner Will always seems to gravitate to anything with strawberries on it, so we had to get a slice of the strawberry cheesecake. The cheesecake was actually quite delicious. It was very heavy, like a New York style cheesecake, and the amount of strawberry marbled into the cheesecake was just the right amount, and then it had like a strawberry glaze layer over the top. It was actually very nice. We also went with a slice of the tri-colored vanilla cake. The tri-colored vanilla cake was just that. It was vanilla cake, but then it had a cinnamon buttercream, which gave it just an interesting flavor. You didn't get any of the food coloring flavor from the cake being colored for Mardi Gras. It was very nice, it was moist, and then the cinnamon buttercream just gave it that extra something that really made it a really nice dessert. And finally, we got a Banana Foster creme brulee sphere. Now, I'm not one for creme brulee, so I really can't judge this one, but according to my partner, it was actually really good. After we had our dessert, we decided it was time to head over to the Islands of Adventure side of the resort. So we decided to take the Hogwarts Express, so we had to look for platform 9 3/4 to board the train. Once we made it to Hogsmeade, we took a quick trip through the village, past Hogwarts Castle, into the Jurassic Park area to look for Camp Jurassic. Camp Jurassic is where you can unleash your inner explorer. This mega recreation area is a multi-level prehistoric playground where kids can have mammoth-sized fun, explore dark caves and amber mines, climb dinosaur capture nets, and negotiate swaying suspension bridges as the ground rumbles with the roar of dinosaurs. We made our way to Seuss Landing to take a spin on the Cat in the Hat.
Made us jump. We looked, then we saw him step in on the map. We looked and we saw him, the Cat in the Hat.
Make that cat go away. You do not want to play. He should not be about when your mother is out. Why, we can have lots of good fun if you wish with the game that I call Up with a Fish. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the cat with a cup and a cake on the top of my hat.
Our fish came down too. He fell into a pot.
Do I like this? Oh no, I do not. I've seen it before. You'll see something new. Two things. I call them thing one and thing two. They are cases. Oh, so cases. They come here. There's trouble. No, not in the house.
The fish in the pot.
They should not fly kites in a house. They should not. Your mother is near. As this cat, think of something to do. You will have to get rid of thing one and thing two.
Oh dear, you did not like our games. What a shame. What a shame.
We cannot pick it up. There's nobody at all. Have no fear of this mess.
Said the Cat in the Hat.
I always pick up my playthings in snow. I will show you another good trick that I know.
mother came in and said to us to.
Did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do?
Should we tell her about it? Now what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you?
Sure wouldn't tell her the truth.
Before ending our evening in the park, we decided to take a ride on Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure. The ride is going down for refurb in a couple of weeks, so we decided to get one more spin before the refurb takes effect. After our day in the park, we decided to pop into Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville for a bite to eat. So our service on this particular evening was not good. We have not really dined at Margaritaville that much. I have in the past and always had good service and good food. The food itself turned out to be really good, but the server we had, I don't know, just was not on the ball. Our appetizer came out with our meal, and that's after another, I guess, runner came by and dropped off a random plate at our table that wasn't even ours. So I don't know what was going on this evening, but the service was just not good. The food ended up being good though, so let's get into that. My partner started with a blackberry moonshine margarita, Old Smoky, White Lightning, and blackberry moonshine with house margarita blend. He said it was actually very, very nice and delicious. For appetizer, my partner ordered the conch fritters, which come with the house-made island sauce. I personally don't do seafood or shellfish, so this is all on him, and he said these were actually very, very good. For his entree, he got Jimmy's Jammin' Jambalaya, Cajun rice loaded with shrimp, chicken, and andouille sausage simmered in spicy broth. He said that he enjoyed this dish actually quite a bit. I went with the nacho burger. It's a beef patty stuffed with Monterey Jack cheese and topped with lettuce, guacamole, blue corn tortilla chips, chipotle aioli, poblana salsa, pickled jalapeno on a brioche bun. I don't do guacamole, so I had that omitted. Everything else about the burger was pretty good. I only got one of the blue corn tortilla chips, so I don't know if that's usually the case or not. And I think it was sitting too long in the kitchen because the chip itself was soggy. Other than that, this burger was actually decently good.
Alright guys, so that's going to do it for me here at Universal Orlando Resort. We had a pretty good day today. We got to check out the Camp Jurassic area, which was really, really cute, little fun play area, mostly for kids, but some really cool spots. We saw some more Mardi Gras stuff. That's going on for a little while, so if you haven't been here for Mardi Gras, make sure you get out here and you check all that stuff out. And then of course we had a pretty good meal at Margaritaville to close it out. So as always, thank you for following along on these little adventures. As always, I am Mike the Bee. You never know where I'm going to be. I'm just going to be UB2. I'll see you guys later. Bye!